Serial. E quindi direi previously on Twin Mirror. Che cosa abbiamo fatto nell'ultima puntata? Ci siamo risvegliati in albergo dopo una notte di sbronza con del sangue sulla camicia e abbiamo ricostruito che c'è stata una rissa fra me e il vecchio collega dell'IT, ovvero dei computer, della rivista per la quale lavoravo. Poi ci ha detto anche che il nostro amico è morto non è il santarellino che tutti crediamo, perché lui sa qualcosa. Ci ha detto di andare a incontrarlo, quindi dobbiamo incontrare lui, dobbiamo incontrare Anna, che è la nostra ex, e se vogliamo anche il farmacista ci aveva detto di andare a incontrarlo, quindi giriamo un po' per Westwood, mi sa.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration.
Fantastico, almeno ti ammazzano in gruppo.
Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer.
Pure.
So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait.
Certo, vai da Dennis, vediamo se l'abbiamo ammazzato.
I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't drop it.
Che brutto non riconoscere i volti. Sono convinto che siano la stessa persona senza barba e con gli occhiali, ma ne sono convinto solo a livello di logica. Perché per me non hanno la stessa faccia. Siamo a prosoposagnopia o qualcosa del genere, sto difetto. Allora, Westwood Musician non credo proprio. Dove dovete andare? Siamo alla farmacia dove c'era il tizio. Ma io non voglio andare alla farmacia, voglio andare da Dennis. Io e Dennis ci siamo ubriacati e poi ci siamo picchiati ieri sera. Ha fatto insinuazioni su Anna e Nick, soprattutto su Nick. Mi ha chiesto di seguirlo in qualche posto. Devo trovare Dennis per ricomporre i pezzi del puzzle. Qualcuno in città saprà dirmi come cercarlo. Allora sì, andiamo alla farmacia dove lavora Katie. E soprattutto dove c'è anche l'uomo di Katie. E a questo punto possiamo chiedere a loro se sanno di Dennis, dov'è o qualche indizio in genere per poterci aiutare in merito.
Yo, get out the way.
Hey bitch, get out the way, get out the way. Che cazzo vuoi?
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Shh, fuck you.
That's enough.
Ma che cazzo vuoi? Ma chi sei? Sti ragazzini, oh.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them. Still here after all these years. She followed Nick to Basswood,
Oh.
but never liked it.
Possiamo anche parlare con lei o al momento no? È impegnata. Andiamo dal tizio allora. Da Hugh.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Così mi dicono.
Yeah, I got to hear all about it secondhand. Really not my finest hour.
I would say not, after your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys. But you would have none of it.
E ci abbiamo fatto
Sorry
guidare
about
per conto nostro fino
The man
all'albergo.
I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
Lo dice anche mia
My
madre.
mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
I have to ask, why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood.
La
A
bellissima
blink
città.
and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood.
Battito di ciglia e
No,
manchi
yeah.
questa città.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking
Noi ce ne
to
siamo
Walter.
andati via da questa città,
Can
ma non
you ask
abbiamo
him
parenti
something
qua.
for me?
Quindi non è la nostra città davvero. Dipende.
What do you want from him?
I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll think about it.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
Ok. Andiamo a vedere se si è liberata la nostra. Ok, ora si è liberata Katie.
Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
So, the wake.
Chiedi scusa almeno.
None of us were on our best behavior. Nick would have been happy you showed up, no matter how anything else went. I left early myself
croce del
to
Stato di
go check
traverso.
on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was
Ma per realtà
real?
è stata lei.
That's not what I...
I just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her.
No.
I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing
Ma sta
instead of working,
passando
I'll
male,
get an
poverina, però.
earful.
La perdi. Ora dove andiamo?
No one
a
in here was
cercare?
much help.
No, di nessuno proprio. Boh, o si va da Anna e vediamo se lei sa qualcosa di Dennis, visto che erano comunque colleghi, si scriveva tutti al giornale insieme. Anche se Dennis è dell'IT, quindi è quello che ripara i computer, le stampanti e quella roba là, per intendersi. Ma forse succede qualcosa ora in questo caricamento, ma anche no. Ah, questa è proprio la rivista dove lavorava. Quello giornale non potevo vedere il mio primo unico lavoro vero. È chiuso. Quindi niente.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around.
Quindi non
Someone
andiamo
must
di
have
là.
seen
Perfetto,
Dennis.
va bene, basta. Che c'è di gente che si sta drogando. Drogati! Siete dei drogati! Che è sto? Che sta
Now, I
succedendo?
can't just have you hanging around here all day like
Sei
a
un
ghost.
drogato!
country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
Me ne andrò presto.
I'll be leaving as soon as I can. Probably.
I don't like that, probably. I can't tell you to move along, but I suggest it strongly.
Trust me, I get it.
You were only in one fight last night because I stopped most of the others. Sam, I like you, but you're a hornet's nest.
Se una calamita per gli schiaffi è bello.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It can get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Yeah, sorry about that. I went off for a spell.
Però l'ho lasciato
Just
ragionare
remember,
almeno.
this town
Magari
don't always
diventava
respect the things you do.
cazzata anche con me.
Trust me, I know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Tieni il naso pulito e bello. Diario aggiornato. Cosa mi hanno aggiornato al riguardo? Sembra più sicuro di sé rispetto al passato, ma anche più frustrato. E poi me le dovrei leggere queste cose prima o poi. C'è gente anche là.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before.
Ah, sei arrivato da meno di 2 anni.
Passing by?
I was born in Basswood,
Non hai parenti,
raised
sei
in
cresciuto qui.
Basswood,
Questo mi sembra
though I
strano.
left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
Capisco.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around.
Ok, non devo andare neanche di là. Va
Someone
bene,
must
va
have
bene,
seen
va bene,
Dennis.
abbiamo capito. Se mi hanno fatto vedere sta scena quando sono arrivato, forse ha importanza, vediamo. È il padre di Anna, credo. Ha detto che non... che aveva dei problemi alle gambe, mi pare. Che grazie a me era ancora vivo.
Joe,
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been?
È lui.
What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
Un pochetto.
They might have given me a bit of a welcome back.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miner's Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
You haven't seen Dennis
La cosa
today,
volevamo
have
sapere
you?
era questo, ma ci dovevamo un
I
po' girare
wish.
intorno.
Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I could just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight. Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today, especially the minor. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Non lo
This
so.
doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. So, how many West Virginians?
Due?
2. One to hold the light bulb, the other to rotate the planet.
Not bad. The one I have in store is 3. 1 to replace the light bulb, 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, just not the kind of funny you laugh at. So, you still want to hear the story?
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. It didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strikebreakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force, Union men. Met the strikebreakers over in Logan County.
That's right, 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity, brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle.
Cazzarola.
Blood spilled for what we have now.
It definitely makes for one hell of a story.
There's heroes everywhere. Heroes who died for what I have. So, I do my part. Feel I owe it to them.
I get it.
I think you do. Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine.
Let it shine.
You take care now.
E Joanna.
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Notevole.
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. Any word on my dad? Did you really look into it?
I haven't found anything
Ancora no.
yet. I don't think.
Let me know if you find anything. Please. I feel like I
Non
need
si può chiedere se ha
something.
visto tennis.
It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And just... when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't... I don't know. I don't see this place. Or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well, that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
E ora dimmi se hai visto
I got grown-up
tennis.
stuff I gotta do.
No, chiediglielo di tennis.
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
No, chiedigli di tennis. Arg. Ok, e il caffè probabilmente di fronte. Non ci schiaccino con la macchina. Vai. Vai.
Remember when this whole back when this
E ora ci confrontiamo con Anna e vediamo che ne viene fuori. Perché Anna potrebbe sapere qualcosa su Nick che noi non sappiamo. Quanto c'è un trivial pulso di interno.
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
Il simbolo della trinacria, c'ha lo stemma della Sicilia sul petto, la signora.
You are many things.
E anche i
but
colori,
not
quindi è proprio
daughter.
quello, è un omaggio alla
Plotting,
Sicilia.
maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true. Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice
Due
to
per
see you
l'esattezza.
again.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Oh, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, father.
Have you seen Dennis since yesterday?
Have you not learned to not interrupt people when they're talking, Sam?
I don't have time for small talk today.
As rude as ever. I haven't seen Dennis. You have a nice day.
No, ci siamo attirati le ire di Cristina.
Anna's here. I should talk to her.
Andiamoci a sedere? No, non ci mettiamo a sedere.
Sam, glad you came.
Of course. I said I would.
I can still be glad about it. So, I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
Davvero?
I was so wasted at that point, it's all just a big, heavy blur.
Yeah. After saying I didn't want to drink, I went home and drank. Long night.
Yeah, sounds about right. We all deal with stress in our own ways. I apparently hit Dennis. Yeah, speaking of, you haven't seen him today, have you?
Why? Afraid your powerful blows laid him up?
So,
Più o
what are you
meno.
working on?
I'm working on an article on how nature does its best to reclaim the land after a strip mining operation. Why are you looking for Dennis? I can tell something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on. Tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in.
She might slow me down. Or try to involve the cops.
She might do those things, yes, or she might be someone who you can trust, who can help.
Questa è pesante come scelta, eh?
I woke up today and my shirt was covered in blood.
Blood? What happened?
I don't know. Last night, pills and alcohol mixed. It's all a blur. That's why I'm looking for Dennis.
Have you tried the Basswood Jungle? He likes to work weekends.
No, not yet. I'll do that right now.
Sam, is there anything I can do to help? Oh, nah. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Oh, Sam. What have you done?
Typical. E ora si può andare al Basswood Jungle, che prima era chiuso, quindi bisogna fare le cose in maniera schematica in questo gioco, come gli indizi nel bar che non potevamo scovare anche se li trovavamo fino a che non si era sbloccata la sequenza corretta. E quindi adesso, finito il caricamento, andiamo al Basswood Jungle, che avevamo già trovato di qua a sinistra. C'è qui fuori la tizia ancora a fumare, sta fumando La sigaretta di Willy Wonka, quella che non si consuma. Era il lecca lecca quello di Willy Wonka, però è stata una sigaretta, quindi sono minatori, potrei avere brutte discussioni con loro, quindi meglio di no. Cartello, molte aziende hanno lasciato la città, lo sappiamo purtroppo.
Locked.
È chiuso. Bene, allora ce ne andiamo a casa, ciao.
I should check the back.
Sapevo io.
My. Look what we got here. Is that
Ancora.
Sam Higgs trying to get back in a newspaper game? I thought you got the message last night. Of course, it was hard to tell, considering you let Declan do your talking for you.
Look, fellas.
You know, Basswood can be a dangerous place.
Well, so
Bye.
maybe consider just getting before something bad happened to you.
Trust me, I'll be out of here as soon as I can.
Good.
Declan's right down the street.
Watch yourself while you're in Basswood, because we'll be watching you.
Quasi quasi chiedo a Declan cosa intendono con mi sono nascosto dietro di lui. Ora smettila di urlare. Il livello artistico opinabile è bello. Porta per gli impiegati. Non ci lavoriamo più, ma sappiamo che è quella, quindi ci possiamo andare tranquillamente. Visto che questa è aperta e l'altra no, avevano questa voglia incredibile di lasciare aperta quella. Chi siamo noi per togliergli questa voglia incredibile? Adesso andremo a parlare con Walter, credo.
It's been a while. This place used to be my home.
Pac-Man fatto di
Or at least felt
post-it.
like it. Where is Dennis? He should be in here.
Ah, lui lavora all'ITA, abbiamo detto, quindi ci avrà un ufficio a parte rispetto a quello della redazione, no? Dovrebbe essere o questo cubicolo qui. Siamo cubicoli quelli.
Dennis.
Oh, Madonna di Dio.
Dennis.
Ma perché?
What happened? Who? Is that how I got blood on me? Did I?
E vi lascerò nel dubbio, perché una puntata non si può che non interrompere qui, cioè è ovvio. Ci vediamo nella prossima se siete curiosi. Mettete like, commentate e soprattutto condividete. Ciao!